Hannaford Brothers Supermarkets has just been wonderful. They have an intern program that teaches the young achievers all the aspects of their business.
The Hannaford internship was brought to me by Carol White, and she said, there's an opportunity for you to get a job, but it's an internship.
You would think that these students are just there, you know, punching the button in the cash register and just, you know, or making stocks and stocking the shelves, etc. But what was important for me and what I got out of that when I went and heard and seeing what they actually did, they were teaching them marketing skills. And each Black and Latino achiever had to get up and come up with an idea of how best to market Hannaford.
I came up with a project for the marketing, and I made a commercial actually. The end project, I was in a room full of all the managers, and I was like, wow. But I think I did a good job, and they loved it. I told the person I was working with, my mentor, she said she loved it, and she's gonna play it in the store. And I was like, I had a big smile on my face. I was so excited.
The most important thing that they're providing is an avenue for young people to establish a career. And we stress the word career and not just a job.
Look beyond the cash register, look at the corporate level. You could be the CEO. So we try to take them from their reality to the real world reality.
Well, the GE partnership is a wonderful partnership. We established that a few years ago by sending our youth over to the GE night.
We went to GE last Thursday, and that opened up my eyes about a couple of things.
We got there, ate dinner, and the GE professionals were separated amongst the different tables of students, and we had a chance to speak with them, get a better understanding of what they did exactly at GE, and it gave me a better understanding of what GE does, because when most people think of GE, they just think of appliances and stuff, and there's so much more that goes on in the factory that I wasn't aware of, and so many opportunities that are at the company that I didn't know were available before. So especially in terms of interning after my freshman year in college, it's something I'm definitely going to look into.
It shows you different types of career paths and things that you wouldn't get from just sitting on the street or something like that.
People come together and you just learn to appreciate the program more and more each year as it builds.
We have so many successful people in this community that when you hear their story, you almost sit back and say, how did they reach the level that they've reached? They've come through so much. And by them sharing that with a student who may be in a similar situation or who may be in a far better situation, it says to them, well, boy, they had a lot worse than I did. If they can do it, I can do it.
Jennifer Santiago. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't go to Black and Latino. Like, she encouraged me to go on all the field trips and all the meetings because she believes in me. Like, when I was at the lowest point that I can go to at my age, like just get into as much trouble as possible, she was the one that believed in me. And then basically told me I can do better. And that's what made me want to do better.
I definitely believe that the program lends itself for those moments and those opportunities where the youth can connect with an adult or even connect with themselves peer-to-peer.
At the end of the year, the president that we had was leaving for college, so then I ran and I won the presidency. I like to try and fit time in every month for me personally to address the group, and I really need to be put together in that instance to be able to reach those peers and reach those people and, you know, have them look at me as, oh, you know, that's just Trayvon, but look at, okay, he's really trying to say something to me right now. And I can get that knowledge and that message because he's speaking coherently, clearly, he's dressed well, and he appears to know what he's talking about. And I can really see the conviction in his voice and his message. And that all comes from that passion, desire, responsibility, and well put together persona of being an Acheivers.
One thing that I enjoy about the Acheivers program is that we're all mentors for the youth. But what I'm finding is that there's a lot of mentors for the adults.
One of the things that we try to accomplish with the adult Achievers component of the program is providing a social network and a cultural network for them to engage in and be able to really interact with people who they have many common interests with.
These people every day are helping me become a better person, a better role model.
I truly believe that if they're in this program and if they're in a YMCA, they won't be involved with drugs, they won't be involved with gangs.
We have a responsibility to take charge, to take the lead for these children and direct them to success and expect nothing less from them. Because if you expect less, you're going to get less. If I have high expectations, such as the Black and Latino Achievers program, then that's what we're going to breed. We're going to breed success. And it makes a lot of people a little angry, but we're not going to fill up the jail cells. We're going to fill up the college instead of the jails.
We're 7 years into this right now, and it continues to grow.
I know there's a lot of great programs out there, but this program is truly great.
I definitely wouldn't be who I am today. I'm definitely a lot more confident right now. No other program I've been involved in has prepped me as well as the Achievers program has.